Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and today we're going to be playing The Shadow and the Blade via early access. Massive props to Creative Assembly for giving me access to this. Honestly, there are so many YouTubers who are so much more, well, competent at this game than I am, but hey, we managed to get in. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. Remember guys, this is still early access so things might change when it's released, but we're going to check out Deathmaster Snitch. So here we are with Clan Eshin. I honestly can't wait for this because it's one of my favourite factions. Then again, those who have come to the channel quite often know that Skaven are just my absolute favourite faction in any game, even the tabletop. So it's pretty standard here, the faction effects, that there are shadowy dealings actions. I posted a video about this too, where we have a recruitment cost increase for anything that isn't Clan Eshin. The Lords never defect, which is something really cool. And Night Runners and Gutter Runners use armor-piercing weapons now. So let's just get started. We're going to play a legendary and very hard campaign, because that's how I like it, even though I usually fail. And we'll see you in the battles. Alright, so at the beginning of the campaign, as you can see, the UI is a bit different. There's stuff which requires some schemes, and obviously our reputation with the major clans. It's rather interesting, and we're going to go for it as the time carries on. So stay tuned, and we'll see. But let's just get started, shall we? We have one city here, very far off in the world. We're actually in the far east as it can go. And I'm sorry the game's lagging a little bit. It's just, this is a beta build, I think. So it might just happen for a while. But we do start with the Deathmaster.
Deathmaster Snitch.
He's got quite a decent army to start with. And obviously we do have a Eshin sorcerer here, who has the law of stealth.
Eshin sorcerer.
Now, obviously, we have a few enemies here, which is in Noblar country, apparently. So we might see some ogres in a DLC pack soon. And we're going to start moving down here just to take over some cities and so on. We do have to keep an eye out for different things, because if we go here on the recruitment, as you can see, the slaves themselves are not a clan-specific unit, so they're not very expensive, but apparently the others are by 200%, so we do have to keep an eye out for that. But I've kind of faffed enough about this. Let's just get going, because I actually want to do some damage. This is the first time I'm actually playing, so what you're seeing here is literally my first playthrough.
Like wind.
We start off with an ambush. I mean, that works perfectly for us. So we're in our first battle, and to be honest, we start off quite well. There's a decent amount of winds of magic, and, well, there's an ambush, so can't get any better than that, can it? These can all fire and move, can't they? These guys can.
Yes.
So can these guys. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to prepare ourselves over here to try and do some damage.
Night Runners.
We do have one magic missile spell. Unfortunately, you don't get a lot early on, as you guys know, but we can see what we can do over here. I want to see what these new units look like, though. I mean, first let's just look at the grinders.
Yes.
So like I said, guys, this is going to be the first time that I'm actually seeing this stuff. So I'm just really excited. The grinders look amazing. These are the triads, I think. Are they? No, those are just spearmen. These are the triads. Those are just super cool. And let's look at the sorcerer. Well, Deathmaster. Looking very furry. Love it. And the sorcerer just looks so boss, honestly. Everything's just looking amazing, and I'm going to be saying that a lot. But let's just go do some damage, because I am excited to kill some gobbos.
Deathmaster Snitch. Kill me.
Let's see what this spell looks like. Wow, that is very powerful.
Ready. Time to go.
Unfortunately, we can't actually make this go slow motion, which does kind of suck, but we can do what we can.
Good.
Well, that was quick work with that goblin. Let's just go here. And the sorcerer, you're not really built for melee, mate. So we're just going to keep you back here and see if we can do some damage to these guys. The triads are running away, but we are okay, I think. Yeah, they're pretty much... Oh, they got special abilities. Okay, well, we're going to do that in a bit. But I think these guys are properly breaking now.
Yes, yes. Back in the crowd.
Yeah, we can just pretty much fast forward this. We're going to have to come back here because we're taking a lot of damage. I'm actually really confused, so I'm looking at it like, ooh, how am I supposed to play this? Normally as Skaven you just kind of have to run at your enemy, but here I'm seeing you have to be a bit more stealthy, which is going to affect my playstyle very slightly, and that is such a cool spell. Can't see the balance of power too, so we don't know exactly how long they're going to take to break. Yeah, they're starting to break now. I just want to get that spell off again. That just looks so cool, honestly. But we're at the end of the first battle, so that was relatively quick. So I kind of went too quick about going into this, so I'm just going to eat the captives to get my numbers back a little bit. And then we might as well just go for round 2.
Yes, march, yes.
But first, let's actually see what I can get here. So we do have a few special skills, but unfortunately we won't be able to get them until past level 8. So we'll just move on. Get Route Marcher first as usual, and our spellcaster can get something new.
This one will serve, yes, for now.
Well, the Law of Stealth is looking rather interesting. Some more magic missile cooldowns, some very, very nasty debuffs, Skitterleap, Armor of Darkness, Veil of Shadows. There's some pretty cool stuff here. I'm quite interested in focusing on this foe, and ooh, hello. Warp Fireball. I hope that's green. Honestly, it's going to look super cool. Right, let's just move on. I'm saying super cool a lot because I'm actually really, really excited, guys. Well, another ambush. This should be easy enough. Okay, this should be easy enough. All we have to do is just take out those night goblins there. So we'll just bring you here. Bring the sorcerer here, possibly a bit higher up so he doesn't actually get killed. And let's just do some damage with these guys.
Ready.
Alright, so this should be simple enough. All we have to do is pretty much just damage that. And can I see how I can do this? Cannot move. This is going to hurt me too. I'm not going to bother doing that. Let's just keep them held and do some damage directly.
Blades sharpened.
Honestly, I am super... Whoa. Honestly, I'm super impressed with this, and I'm sorry if the audio cuts out every now and then. I do have a lot of noise coming out in the house, so this is going to happen. But that was a super quick battle again. So we got a bunch of food. There's no point eating the cactus, is there? Honestly, yes. Let's actually just get them for food.
More deadly.
And we should be able to get the town pretty much next turn. So how about we just increase this a little bit first? I kind of want to see if we can just improve our ambush chance as much as possible. And oh, he's already unlocked the chance to get the weapon. That's brilliant. I don't know what's going on with this, guys. I'm like just super excited. But we're going to move in as close as we can.
Moving time. Yes, yes.
We're going to get Toxic Rain because this is just amazing. We're going to have to make this guy a melee-based lord now. Let's just build up a little bit. Possibly might be an idea to get some public order because we are on legendary mode. And let's do some research. But with that, we're done with our first turn, and I'm honestly quite surprised everything's going so smoothly for legendary mode. Now, I've been told that the end times are becoming really quick now. So let's see how fast they actually go. This is actually really surprising. It's going super quick. Yeah, look at that. Honestly, that is actually not too bad. Right, that normally takes like a minute, and that was done in like seconds, so honestly, they're doing something really right. I don't know what they did. They must have gone for the code or something, but that's just beautiful. Okay, so we're next to the Haunted Forest. We might as well take it, because at this time, we do need some more territory. Oh look, they've got unit caps for the Regiments of Renown too. Everything's just becoming so surprising.
Sneak. Shift.
Pretty bog standard garrison. A few orcs that might present to be a problem, but I don't think we're going to have too much of an issue, so let's just see what we can do.
Slice. Maim.
A little battle here, but we can see that pretty much all of Clan Eshin units can vanguard, so that's actually pretty good for the future. Not right now though, because I do have some clan rats. We didn't really start off with too great of a Winds of Magic, so we're just going to gamble and see. Yeah, much better. So what we're going to do is just go into it and just try and do as much damage as possible. I don't know where these orcs are, though. Ah, I see them. And he is trying to get to me. So what we're going to try and do is just do some damage. Have to slow this down a little bit so we can actually get to normal standard. I'm not too worried because they're not the best units, but you know, there's always something there. Okay, we're not too bad here. You gotta bring him down over here. And the funny thing is, my keyboard's just had this random issue now, so it always has to happen when I'm filming, isn't it? Right, that can be casted through combat without a problem. That's actually not too bad. I'm going to try and kill this guy off relatively quick. It's actually more of a difficult game when you can't actually control your keyboard. He's dead, and we're bringing these guys in through here. I'm honestly like trying to make sure I'm microing for the map, so I'm not talking a lot because I'm literally here without a keyboard. But we won that, so at least we're okay. We've gained a healthy amount of food, and I just want to expand my Under Empire and actually start beginning the rise of Clan Eshin.
Take. Stronger. Stronger. Yes. Yes.
And fading out aside, we're actually back here where I've got my keyboard working once again. So we've unlocked a new right. The sudden kill scheme, which it buffs up our units quite a bit. We're not going to do it just yet because I'd rather keep my money flowing. I want to capture this very quickly, and that gives us a bit of leeway. I don't think there's anything up here just yet, so we can actually start working our way and start harassing people down here in the Dragon Isles and so on. I think Malice is down here, so that should be rather interesting too. But with that, what we're going to do over here is, let's see if we can get a wall going. Get rid of that. Nope, wrong thing. Get some Clan Eshin units in through here. Level up Snitch a little bit, so let's just get the ambush chance working. Get a new spell.
This one, trust. Trust enough. Yes, yes.
Armor of Darkness seems very cool. And let's just recruit some slaves. I think that will do us some good right now. And fight dirty. I mean, I'm just going through the motions because these basic stuff you guys already know. But let's look at Shadowy Dealings for one sec. So with Shadowing Dealings, we can actually get a few bonuses, steal some money, even just like do some damage, which is actually really, really cool. We can even get some food off it and find other Under Empires. I've seen further down south that you can actually buy a city from another Skaven, which would do really, really good for us in the future, or even start rebellions, isn't it? Grants ownership of a rival Skaven army. I mean, that is super cool. That is super, super cool. We're going to try and see what we can do. Let's just work our way into going to pig barter. That's going to give us some stuff, and we can just grind out some food with that and just build our forces up, because we are kind of at a deficiency at the moment. We're already in turn 3 and it's super, super quick. I honestly can't believe how quick this is all being done. But this gives us the perfect opportunity to actually get some growth going, maybe some actual public order. We're going to see now, but first what we're going to do is move this way and try see how far we can go without losing the ability to recruit. Yeah, okay, we're fine here. We can get some basic ranged units now, so let's just try and see. Standard Night Runners. Maybe start getting rid of stuff that we don't actually need. So you and you, you're cool, but you're not that cool. I actually want to go full Eshin army, so that would be kind of awesome. With that, we're just going to basically get maybe this to work on. No, let's just get some growth so we can actually work on our capital a little bit. And end the turn again. It's super fast. Alright, turn 4, and we're not going to move completely in just yet. What we are going to do is get a little closer.
Ready, yes. March, yes.
It'll take a full turn. Yeah, let's just move in. I mean, we don't really need that much replenishment at the moment, and they don't seem to have a lot going for them. We'll build up our wall, and we'll just kind of siphon the food here a little bit and see how far we can actually get. I tell you what, it's super weird actually being able to do an end turn and it goes so quick. Normally I would just skip through it, but I can actually just casually talk. Alright, so we are on our... Ooh. Scryer contract received. You've been issued a contract by Lord Mostikov, Clan Scryer. So where do we find these contracts? Level 1 contract available, so I'm assuming that's... Oh, it's over here. So, if we spy on Clan Moors, we can then either get some food and get some money, But we'll also be at a deficiency with Clan Moors. But we'll be a bit better off with Clan Scryer. Honestly, this seems like a good idea. We're kind of at a deficiency of food right now, so if we send our guy out, I don't think he can actually do anything at the moment, because he'll be gone for like, yeah, agent recovery time for 5 turns. We can also send the Death Master himself, but let's face it, we're not stupid enough to do that. So let's just go out with this guy, and he'll be gone for a few turns. Yeah, that's no problem. That's better for us. We've actually managed to get one out, and I think that we can just do some normal damage now without being too worried. So
Death Master snitch.
how about if we raid a little bit?
Bash. Take.
Now let's do some damage to the city, because it doesn't really have that big of a garrison, so we should be able to do some damage.
Like Lord. Like wind. Break them.
I'm naturally being cautious because I want to make sure that we're getting everything done and not just dying out very early. This is legendary mode after all, and so far I've survived the whole 4 turns. Okay, so obviously no slaves can actually go through, so we'll just put them at the back here. These guys, on the other hand, are good to go from the very beginning. So let's just do some damage and see what we can do. Make these guys charge this way. And, yeah, just fast forward and do damage. This is super cool, though. I mean, being able to Vanguard, just like you would with Vlad and I think Clan Rictus, it just makes a little bit easier for you. Especially as a Skaven, you want to be able to Vanguard. I don't want to lose these guys just yet, because they're not too bad, but it's just a bit disappointing that I am not the best player, so I keep doing the same mistakes. But we do have this, so let's just see if I can withhold that mistake.
Clan rats. Skaven slaves. Snitch eater. Stop at you! For the Valentine! What? Stab!
Okay, so damage-wise, they're not too bad. I mean, they are kind of squishy because, well, they're not wearing much armor. But they do better than slaves, so I don't think we can really complain that much. I mean, it gets pretty loud when you go in, but it looks super, super cool. And the city's pretty much ours. We're not going to take it though, we're actually just going to do some damage and try to get our food up as high as possible. I'm a typical Skaven player, guys, so I'm going to try and get my food as high up as possible. So what I'm going to do is sack.
Stronger. Stronger. Yes.
And now I'm just going to kind of just move myself in here just to get my regeneration coming back up, because I don't want the Death Master to die so early on. He's unlocked that too. They unlock their items very, very early, don't they? So we'll just get the ambush stance going up again. That's not too bad. This is going to take a while till everything kind of stabilizes, which, you know, is fair. But we're okay in terms of everything else. We just have to get our food up as high as possible so I can take the city and be able to expand without having to worry. So we've gotten this new quest now to recruit an assassin. Yeah, that's going to be a while, I think, because we actually have to build up... Oh no, we can, straight off the bat, so that's actually kind of cool. We do have to do some damage in terms of getting some more food, because we are at a deficiency. Actually, it's kind of even at the moment, but we need to go in there. So let's just try and do a little bit more damage, and let's recruit the assassin, because it's always kind of cool to have another one. We don't have our sorcerer at the moment, so anything helps. Armor-piercing damage... Immune to psychology. See, that would be kind of cool to have, this one here, the Warpstone Holder, but we're not going to get those units for a long time. So let's just make him super killy.
Eshin, assassinating.
Carry out an assassination attempt. Okay, this is going to be annoying because it's going to be a long time until we're able to do these types of things. How about if we just go in, do some damage, and just see what we can do, to be honest.
Yes.
We're going to get a lot of battles for here, so I'm just going to skip this one, and we'll see you guys straight after. Once again, we're just going to sack it once more.
Stronger. Stronger. Yes. Yes.
Game got a little stuck there for just 1 second. I think we can just move in a little bit over here without a problem, just so we can just regenerate a little bit more. I still can't get that, but I'm going to try and check out. Do we have upkeep reduction? We do. And I would like to focus on that, but I kind of want to focus on my units first. So let's just do some buffs. Can we move this dude? We cannot. Well, like 2 centimeters he can. So that's actually not too bad. Alright, so we have some friends over here that I didn't plan on seeing, so let's just actually get away from here. So it turns out that they actually have more than I actually thought they did. Rather interesting, but still doable. We're going to try and get away. We're going to build up a little bit, so let's just get some more dudes.
Leaves on the wind. Yes, yes.
And we will be back next turn. I just didn't expect that happening. So how much territory do these guys actually have? Okay, so they're actually a little bit bigger than I thought. So, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have taken so long. But we can deal with this. Now that we're a little bit better off, let's actually just get closer. But we're going to try and ambush. I'd rather just be a bit safe here. So at 31, that's perfectly fine. And let's just go here. An extra assassin will do us good. And the game is stuttering a little bit, but that's perfectly fine. My plan is to kill the big... Oh, the big army's disappeared now. Weird. Well, works for us. We've been able to go on to our 9th turn, and we received a Clan Moore's contract. We're going to check that in a sec. We also have someone raiding us, which is actually kind of cool. But let's go check out this contract, because I'm rather curious of what they want now. Spy on Clan Scryer for 5 food and 500 gold. I mean, it's not too bad, but I'd rather not get rid of my assassin just yet. Especially if we're going to be doing some damage. So we're going to wait. I mean, we have 10 turns to do this. It's not too bad. This is super cool, honestly. Let's just walk on to here and let's go get rid of this guy.
Lord of the Assassin.
We should be able to ambush him. We did, so we can just auto-resolve. We'll get some more food.
More sneaky. More deadly.
We've got the 13th scheme now. Everything seems to be going really well for me, which is weird, because in campaigns, I don't generally do this well. But we leveled up a few times, so let's actually just basically make our Night Runners a little bit better. I mean, speed and stuff is cool. I was hoping we could get some weapon strength, but that seems just to be for the Death Runners and the Triads too. But, yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Let's just get that. And our assassin can get a little stronger. Let's do some damage. Actually, do you think I could assassinate this guy? No, just assault his units. That's not going to work for us. Let's just do some damage here, and I don't think they've got a lot, so we should be able to actually kill them off fairly quick.
Subtle kill.
Pretty decent army, but I think we can do this. So let's just see what we can do. We're actually going to fight this one on camera too. Okay, so we're here, and I want to test something out. I want to try out a little bit of a theory here. I want to bait them to me, because our range is probably not as good as their archers. No, we're going to have to wait, I think. We can swarm with quite a bit, though, so it's not like we're going to be lacking. Let's just see what we can actually do, because they do have the stronger numbers, though.
Agreed.
We're going to wait for this to recharge, though. I am a bit worried. Like, I might try out this unit, if I can see it over here. There's a big explosion here, which might be able to do something really fun. I mean, it's going to kill a lot of ours, too, but, it's Skaven. I do love his animations as he runs. I mean, look at that. They do have the high ground, though. And they're running really, really, really far. These are very cowardly orcs. I know they're led by a goblin, but you'd expect a bit more, like, fightiness. Who's got this ridiculous range? Oh.
Night runners! Despite the conquer! At once, what? Creature on the counter.
Let's just make these guys skirmish.
Yes, yes.
Here they come. Right, where are you, my friend? I want to see this explosion.
Now, ready now.
Cool. Fun. They're doing more damage to themselves, but fun. Oh, we've got the Helm of Discord. Wow. Way to make a hard game easier.
New victim.
Oh, Deathmaster. No, 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 no. You're not built to fight, apparently. Let's bring the assassin over here.
Give me orders. Retreat, retreat. Kill me. Night runners. Stop, stop. Back on the ground. Ready, ready.
Okay, this does not look like my finest hour, to be honest.
Stop, go. New Death Master. Dagger stab.
Range armies are not my thing, guys, so I'm super confused about this. But I think we're okay.
Faster, scurry. They squirt the musk. Now tail's yours.
My micro game needs work really, really bad. But at least I know that the Night Runners work really, really well, and I'm going to recruit a lot more of them, because the basic standard melee guys, not so much.
Tail's yours. Smite, smite. Death Masters.
These guys are broken, and these guys are still doing okay.
Now move. Council's command. Tail's yours. Godot Master.
Right, let's just move these guys here and see if we can break them from that.
Clan rats. Secret, yes.
It's rather interesting how the leadership seems to work out much, much better in Legendary mode. Obviously they get buffs and the AI kind of cheats a bit. But even with basic standard, very low armored rats, basically, you're still winning. Right, once again, we're going to sack it. We're almost to the point that I can actually take it without a problem. I just want to make sure that I have the food that I need. We're going to move a little bit over here. Apparently we can't. That's perfectly fine. What we will do then is just go on normal stance, just in case something appears. And let's make these boys a little faster. I can get this next turn, which is pretty much fine. But I kind of just want to make my boys a little bit quicker. The assassin himself can be upgraded, so let's just make him a little bit fightier. There's not a lot we can do. Our money is ridiculous, though. We don't have a lot of income, but we're doing really, really well. We should probably just upgrade this a little bit and go from there. Now, I'm going to save my cash, actually. I'm going to be a bit smarter about it. Right, so our settlement is besieged. I didn't see that coming. That's actually kind of weird. But this actually might work in our favor. If they take that settlement, we'll be able to actually just grind out and just level up our settlement as much as possible. Someone's back, and he's leveled a few times. Interesting. We're going to send him away again, because right now, I kind of just want to get that contract sorted. So, goodbye, mate.
For the Eshin, yes.
So with that done, we've got some more food. I am more comfortable now to actually work towards the city, so let's just take this out.
Like wind. Murder stab.
Very easy auto-resolve here, we're perfectly fine, and we can just build up the city to where it needs to go.
More kills, more power.
A level 3 city. I mean, it's not the best at the moment, but we can actually just do this. Level up that. Probably get some more of that coming up. And we're going to have to try and get some more units. So let's just get some more assassin rats. Well, night runners, really. And let's just hope for the best that we can actually get there in time to defend that city. Either way, we have gotten the whole province, so we can try and get some extra food out of this without a problem, which is right here. And hope for the best. Making this guy a little bit fightier once again, and ooh, we've actually just completed a quest and it's disappeared from me. We'll probably get the next part in just a bit, but let's just get some research going to make our night runners faster or upkeep. No, food. That's going to work out better for us, because it's a game of food, basically. It's a food production thing. They do have something here in the Plane of Bones. Honestly, I'm excited to explore all this, and we'll probably get a few episodes out within a few days. But I just want to see where we go from here, and see what damage we can do. Just a quick note here that we can see that since we're a bit friendlier with these factions, their recruitment cost is a lot cheaper, so this is going to work out for us a little bit. I'm hoping for more Clan Moors and Clan Pestilence, because I like using Storm Vermin and I like using Plague Monks, but I don't know what's going to actually pop up within seconds. But let's just move on to our 11th turn. So we've got a little bit of a rebellion, and that's perfectly fine, to be honest. They're probably going to have to deal with that, and I don't mind them taking the city just yet. I kind of just want to build this up and wait, because I am patient, and you have to be as when you're Skaven, especially since like the Great Ascendancy hasn't happened yet. I know it's a bit of cheesy to say, but hey, I'm a thematic player. We're going to just casually build up a little bit our forces more, though. So let's just get that one more. Get rid of this slave. And one more, because these guys seem to be amazing. Turn 12 and another contract. These are fairly quick, it seems. These guys are very powerful, and I kind of want to see what's going to happen here. I think we're okay. We've got a few turns to just relax. We do have a bonus to our food at the moment, and then we can try and take the city. I mean, these guys are siege, right? Yeah, they're siege. That's so good. This is going to be fantastic for us. So that's the way to go. Let's just check out the contract, which is spy on someone else. This time, spy on Clan Moors. I don't want to do that just yet. I'll wait for my dude to come back. But it looks like we're going to get them quite regularly. It's kind of good, but it's also kind of bad, because I'm not too sure if I'm supposed to be focusing on one at the moment, or, minus 220%. Ooh, this is actually really good. I'm getting distracted by this.
Skaven slave revolt.
Let's just focus up on building our stuff here. So let's just try and get some clan rats in the future. I mean, it's not going to be great right now, but it'll be good to have a little bit later, won't it? The fact that they haven't attacked me yet is just kind of frustrating, but we can actually wait a few turns and be fine with that. I mean, we have to wait 2 more turns before we can properly start moving, because I'd rather not lose this city to these guys. However, let's just get this jump scare thing, which increases our ambush chance again. Enemy units are affected with temporary defensive penalties at the beginning of ambush battles. Well then, I think I'm going to go for a full army of night runners. But once more, 2 more turns, and we can see what's going to happen. Hopefully they've taken the city by then, and we can just level it up to 3 or 4, or just keep constantly doing some damage. 1 more turn, and we can begin to move. I think we're pretty much golden. He's going to take his time and actually just try and get the garrison just to waver, and you know what? It does make sense, because at the end of the day, he's going to try and do as much damage as possible. However, by that point, I'm hoping that we can just start swarming up and doing as much damage as we can. We're going to try and see if I can recruit another assassin, though. Yes, we can. So what I'm going to do is bring another one out. This time a strategist, so he can actually scout the map for us.
Eshin assassin in.
And we're going to send him out on the actual contract.
Stalk them. Yes.
I mean, at this point, we might as well. Right, turn 15, they still haven't attacked, which gives us the perfect time to actually start moving. I find it rather interesting that they actually haven't decided to do anything else. I'm going to try and get as close as possible, but I don't want to die just yet. We're going to move this way. Our sorcerer is back, though. So what we're going to do is see what he can get.
Yes, for now.
We'll try get the vortex. Causes no damage. What? Ah, okay, so it's kind of just a hidden vortex thing, but he's leveled up twice, so what we're going to do is this, and get a cooldown for that, bring him up a little bit, because I would like to use him in the next fight, and just make him a little bit more killier. Once again, still nothing. I think they're going to wait one more turn, however, we do have some friends trying to come up here. Our garrison is pretty decent enough, though, to hold its way back, though, so we're not too much of a problem there. Let's just try over here.
As you do say.
Get rid of one of these boys, and bring him in. We can actually get a little bit closer, so let's just do that, and hide. If he takes it, we'll take the city back. I'm concerned about this, obviously, but I don't think they'll be attacking this anytime soon. As expected, the city over here has been besieged, but I'm not too worried about that. I kind of want to see if I can get in without a problem, which I don't think I can because these guys are actually in the way. So what I'm going to try and do is do some damage over here first. Which we've ambushed them. That works out perfectly for us. They only have clan rats too, so it's not much of a problem. Let's get this fight sorted. We'll actually play this battle too, because it looks rather interesting. Alright, so we're in our next battle, and yeah, we don't have a lot going for us at the moment, but we're going to see what we can do here. Let's just do some damage. There's someone with a bike trying to be very obnoxious at the moment. We're going to do that. And these two are going to be doing that. We don't have a lot of melee though, so this is going to be a bit of an issue. We're going to try and see what we can do. Let's just bring our melee forces over here. And we'll get into the fight. Damage is being done though, so I mean we're not too much of a problem here. It's all about that spell casting. If we can take out that Lord, they'll start to break. And the Lord is not very strong, so we're not going to have a lot of problems. All we have to do is just keep running and firing. I mean, it just works out perfectly for us. I think I'm getting a better handle on this army now. Yeah, I mean, he's dying super, super quick. Right, bring these guys over here. I do apologize if you hear a random bit of clicking. It's actually my cat who's just decided now is the perfect time for food. Can I snipe him? That is the question. Close. Not very close, but close. Well, actually stupidly close.
Assassin!
Let's see if we can get this on camera. I know I should probably be focused on the game, but... Come on, you can do it! Come on, Fluffy! Apparently not. None of them?
I am ready.
Oh, he's actually getting closer, come on. Let's see if we can actually get this. I'm actually just trying to get a style shot here. Come on, stab him. Just a little jump. There we go.
Assassin!
Bring back the caster. I'd rather not lose him just yet.
Master Snake. Now, ready, now.
Army-wise, you have to micro a lot with Eshin.
Ready, ready.
However, it is probably some of the most fun I've had so far. So let's just come in and do some damage like this.
We losing. The Master Snake.
Right, you can't die yet, mate, so you need to stay alive. Let's just bring some help over here.
That kill. What orders? Good.
You guys still have ammo. I do need to increase their ammo capacity. I do realize that, especially if I'm going to be playing loads of skirmishy type stuff.
Snake's ready.
The damage is being done though, so let's just go like that. I need a proper spell though. I would like to get a Plague Priest in the future. See how much damage this does to just one though. That's awesome, just seeing some Warpstone Shurikens just flying. So far so good, and they're breaking. Let's try and get our numbers back, because I do feel like we're going to have a bit of an issue over here. Now there's a bit of an issue where I can either go for these guys or go for these guys. I feel like we need to get rid of the orcs first. So let's see what we can do. But on the plus side, we have just been upgraded a little bit with terms of this. So let's make my guys cheaper. It's the best thing we can do at the moment. And let's just boost this guy up a little bit more. Let's give you some more damage. And you, my friend.
This one can be believed, trust
Oh, he can actually increase experience. That's very good to know for the future. So let's just try and get rid of these guys, and then we'll deal with the rebellion, and then make our way back here to defend this land. But this should be fine, though. They're probably going to just have some basic orc boys, so I'm not too worried about that.
Shadow snitch.
The fact that I can keep ambushing them is just incredible, and we do have some backup defense here, so let's just do some damage. Alright, let's try and gamble a little bit. I'm going to carry on doing the same tactic I did before, because to be honest, it seems to work for me. We're going to put these guys over here. My army is going to be coming from this way, so what I'm going to actually be doing is put these guys in skirmish stance and just keep these guys in the back until the allies come back. And see what we can do there. So I might just bring these guys here and do some damage. Because that seems to work, and yeah, we have a nice amount of reinforcements coming in, with damage being done all that way. We're perfectly fine in terms of this. Let's just take the sorcerer and catch up with these guys over here. Right. Super, super easy for legendary mode.
Get them!
And you guys need to come back now, because I need help. These guys are just going to be running and firing at the same time, so that just works out for us. And let's bring some reinforcements from the back. You guys can come this way, and over here everything seems to be working by itself. I finally learned how to micromanage, boys. Skirmish stance. Right, where's my spellcaster? We're going to try and bring you out and try and snipe this lord. Because he is an orc. No, he's a gobbo. Beautiful damage. And we can just keep sniping him because the cooldown is just ridiculous. These guys are breaking. We can bring these guys up. Let's just deal with that very quickly and snipe again. Cheese it, boys. That's what the Skaven do. Perfect. We still have a lot of boys over here. The carnage is incredible. I wish we could see the body count, but unfortunately in legendary mode you can't, and it's something they should keep on adding. I guess it's just to test out the balance of power and so on. And broken. Never in my life of playing Total War have I played an army and lost so very little. Right, they presented enough problems, so we're just going to eat them. We have enough food. Can we catch them again, I wonder?
Death Master Snitch.
We can. And you know what? Let's get rid of them.
Destroy.
With an honor resolve, because we're already there.
Yes.
This is perfect. We don't need the food, let's just eat them again.
Snitch now.
And I guess what we'll do now is just casually go into the city. We'll start moving next turn after I deal with that rebellion, but at least we can upgrade our Warren now and just work on a bunch of level ups. Immediately cause attrition where at a reduced rate when besieging enemy settlements. That's incredible. Alright, so we're going to have to start working for that. Campaign movement would work well for us at the moment.
Loyal, yes.
Poison attacks too, and let's see what we can do with this boy.
This one can be.
I want that fireball. I kind of want to see what that does. So we're pretty much done. We're going to be moving off here and just attacking this way. I kind of want to just grab these lands because I think this is all the territories available to us here, and then just start doing some damage at Karazakarak and so on. I wonder if we can just go straight for the dwarf capital. Turn 18, and these guys have decided not to give up. Instead, they actually besieged us right away, so I think we can just get rid of them straight off the bat. Ooh, we're going to actually have to fight this, but I'm going to keep the warp grinders away because I'd rather not lose my siege attackers. I mean, the balance of power shouldn't have been that high if we're looking at both of the armies like this. But, hey, we're just going to do the damage that we need to. I think I can just cheese the game just by sending my actual runners in and just running around. But we're going to see what we can do. Simple enough fight, to be honest. I think everything can actually vanguard, which is super weird for me. But let's just bring these guys up. Make them skirmish. Do that. And just relax. Ooh, I want to use that. But first, I want to just do some damage directly on this guy. And see what I can do with these guys here. Our reinforcements are arriving, which is great. I mean, we're not going to need them, but it's always good to have some backup over here. The damage that does is just insane. Ooh. Shall we see what this does then? Pretty good.
Shooting!
Pretty good.
Power of
He's gonna break in like seconds.
I smell failure!
Map control with Clan Eshin. This is so simple. Obviously it's not going to work against Chaos, but it's still pretty good. And he's dead. Let's just chase the last of them out of the way and be done with it. Let's see if we can stop him. I swear these games are just lasting like a minute. Let's just eat the boys.
Mercy, compassion, pity.
Of course they're going to run. It makes sense for them to run. But we're going to actually just chase them down, get rid of them, and start working our way down this way. So goodbye, you rebels. Yeah, we can just cheese this. Probably shouldn't have cheesed it. Okay, that was a mistake on my part. However, we're getting a lot of really, really cool stuff. So let's just start making our way down this way. And we've leveled up twice, which means that we can get this now. That's actually kind of cool for us. So make our units a little faster. And get that. I mean, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? And let's see what we can do. And my mouse is jumping a bit, which I guess is because it's a beta build.
Kill, slay. We win.
A little bit killier and defensive. And let's just see what we can do over here.
This one can be believed, trusted.
We'll get Skitterleap. I rarely use these types of spells though, but I need to actually make my way up to this way. So actually we'll get Veil of Shadows. I want to see what it does. The next target is obviously here, and then we'll be moving on to start capturing these areas here. If I can do enough damage and just cheese it a little bit, it would even be better for me. But so far, so good.
Time to do it, leader.
Looks like they want to fight, and to be honest, it makes sense. I'm actually a lot weaker at the moment, and they do have some range, but I want to see what I can do. Obviously, I can't escape, but what we're going to do is we're going to make the Death Master a little bit killier. We're going to get some food in, because really we don't need this at the moment, so actually having some spare clan rats will do us some good. And let's see what we can do here. Right, as much as I would like to use my warp grinders, I'm going to try and keep them hidden. So over here in the corner should be fine. We're going to actually go in and do as much damage as possible, but I'd like to actually be prepared. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring these guys here, make them skirmishers, and bring these dudes around. Oh, they should have actually been here, so what we're going to do is bring them here. I don't want to risk my stuff, but I also want to start getting rid of these guys quick. So if we can just do that, get the spell out and do some damage, we should be cool. Causes no damage. What does it do then?
Sneak height spells.
If we can break their lord, we should be a bit better. The fact that we can actually fire on the move, we should be fine. Let's just break him so they lose their leadership bonus. Let's bring the Death Master and the Assassin to deal with these guys very quick. So close. Oh, did he die? He did. Cool. Right, let's bring some more clan rats into effect here. I'm actually doing okay in micromanaging at the moment, so I'm actually very confident with myself.
Strike. Smite. I go.
We can form a unit up with these boys and just keep firing, to be honest. We're doing so much damage that it doesn't really matter too much. Just do some damage over there and bring these boys up to over here. I mean, I know it's not good for normal units, but something is better than nothing, isn't it? Let's get Fireball over here.
Go.
The focus I have right now is just insane.
Snakes ready.
We're starting to run out of ammo, however, they are breaking more or less.
Retreat.
If we can micro this enough, we should be fine.
Stealth magic. No. Night runners.
Yeah, we are running out of ammo, so let's just start going in and
Night runners.
hope for the best. We can bring more clan rats into this.
Fight. Great. Yes. Assassin.
How did you get over here? Where's Snitch?
My blade slice awaits.
Mate, this way.
Yes.
Can't afford to lose my heroes, especially since we need them for contracts.
Guide us onward. Death Master. Back in the cloud. Night runners. Retreat. Snitch prepares. Down.
I keep looking around the map like, how can I stay alive without dying out so quick? We can just move these guys here.
Watch. Pace and hurry.
And I think we're okay.
Here's yours. Yes.
Start bringing these guys down here. Get a little bit more damage done, even if it's just 1 or 2 kills.
Night runners. Skaven, yes. Beat me, okay.
These guys have broken, so I think we're alright. Yeah, we're going to win this. We're definitely going to win this.
Die.
To what degree, I'll never know, but the more damage we can do, the better. Alright, not too bad. Let's just replenish our forces a little bit. They should be running away, but this actually presents it quite well for us to actually deal with them. And I think we're still on the end time. Yeah. Our assassin is back, and we've got another scheme. No new contract, however, though, unless I missed one. Yes, we do have something. So we do have one, so let's just do it. Spy on Clan Molder. It's food, though. I really don't need food just yet, so actually let's just wait.
Death Master Snitch.
I'm gonna just work my way up this way. We can ambush this, no problem. And move our forces over here.
Now, yes.
We'll probably call it a turn 20, to be honest, given the fact that we are going quite well with this. And if you guys want to see more, just let me know. I'm just going to make our night runners a little faster because they seem to work very, very well. And I wanted to get some triads, but I can't get them just yet. So let's just keep looking at here. Make you a little bit more killier. Oh, you leveled up twice. Cool. And our guy over here. Everything seems to be going really, really well for me, which is really strange in these types of campaigns. We have this guy who leveled up, so they seem to level up when you take them onto missions, which is really, really good, to be honest. The more you can get, the better. That's going to be a while, but let's just see. What do we unlock? Sorcerer, Death Runners, Triads. That's over here, so we're actually going to start working our way for this. And I'm going to start working on Ferocious Plans. No, this is all Clan Rat stuff. I kind of want to work on myself, so let's just get that. And we're going to start recruiting and replenishing a little bit so we can actually start working our way to the Forest of Vorag. Maybe we'll do the Forest mission and just take it over. I want to see what we're doing here. An assassination attempt and that. So I might just take that and then we'll call it a day. Turn 20 and everything seems to be going really well. I want to make my way this way, but I don't know how far we can actually get without leaving the border, because I want to actually just regenerate my forces a little bit. Okay, yeah, we do have a little bit of leg room here, so we're going to bring him up. And can we bring this guy through here? Snitch leveled up again, which is fantastic. From the shadows. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. There's a lot of really cool stuff. But let's just go... I kind of want to reduce my upkeep a little bit, because I know it's going to be needed. So let's just do that a little bit. Just mainly because I know that I'm going to start getting high tier units eventually, and it will be good if they weren't so expensive. We're receiving more contracts now, which might be a bit of a problem because I seem to be getting them all out of the way very, very quick. So I'm just going to actually get this one done. It's a shame, but I was hoping that we could actually get them out of the way quick. I'm going to try and wait a turn or two, though. Just going to move up a little bit just to get full regeneration. Ooh, they're starting to get high tier units.
Let me think about it. No.
What are we going to do with this? I can only assault units, so... They're probably going to chase right into me, and that's fine, because I can feign once.
Ready.
Well, I guess we're going to have to see. Okay, so as expected, they've charged at me with 2 of their 3 armies. I'm going to try and run and see if I can just fake one out.
Hide, hide.
Unfortunately, it does look like we're going to have to fight them. They don't have a lot of range, though. They just come with a lot of stronger units. So what we are going to do now is that we do have the Warp Bomb. We can have a lot of fun with this. So let's just try and see how much we can do in terms of damage. It's not 2 full stacks. It's actually more like 1.5. So I think we can do this. Alright, so it looks like all the greenskins are coming up from the same area. This actually works out perfectly good for us. We do have a lot of range being able to fire. So what we're going to do is get them ready. We're going to put them on skirmish stance as expected. I'm going to try and put the caster here. And bring the melee boys right here and see if we can actually just fake them out a little bit. Ooh, okay. So they're actually waiting to be able to do this together. Which is fine, but it kind of puts a dampener on things. However, we do have a warp bomb, so let's see if we can actually do a lot of damage over here just by getting these guys to break. I shouldn't have been able to do that, but apparently I could. Right, we just have to wait and recharge again and see if we can do it again, because that does so much damage that it actually takes out a lot of big uns. Right, we're perfectly fine here. We're just going to have to keep moving back. So let's bring these guys back. Try and snipe the Lord and also move back a little bit too. We just need to wait for 30 more seconds, but you can pretty much cheese the game like this. I love the Warpstone Bomb because it just does so much horrendous damage. Let's just keep moving back. And apologies for the loud noises if you guys can hear it. There is a plane passing. Right, let's try this again.
Back underground.
Boom. Just perfection. Let's bring these guys to deal with the nasty skulkers.
Spells ready. Shadow sends, yes.
We're okay for now. Let's try snipe out that war boss once again. We've run out of bombs though, so we're going to actually have to start doing damage. The war boss seems to have disappeared, and that might present a bit of a problem, but the goblin is still there, so we can just kill that. That's also moving these guys back. Microing seems to be easier for me now. I'm not sure if they've just stupid-proofed it just for me. Like, oh yeah, the Great Book of Grudges, he's no good at this, we're gonna have to make it simple. I mean, if you guys did, thank you. Try to get one more out before I have to move. And he's breaking too. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Let's just shoot him again. And let's bring these guys away. Actually, no, we can fight this.
Assassin! Eshin honor.
My dude, you can't die just yet, please. You're proving to be the most valuable unit in my army. I would rather keep you alive. And they broke again. Seriously, I'm barely losing units. Look at that. 15 dead. Bear in mind, I'm playing Skaven, right? Normally by now I should be like 300 dead. Right, let's eat them and actually get back what we had lost. And I'm going to actually siege these guys this playthrough. I'm having a lot of fun just killing off all these dudes. It's actually really, really great. Alright, can I actually assassinate anything? Apparently not. I mean, there must be a way. I think it's just for characters, but I'm going to try and snipe these guys out and then go for the city, because they are building that up and I'm going to have to do some damage. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to assault the other ones there. So let's just buff this dude up a little bit and make him a bit more killy. And the spellcaster, who's just amazing. Ooh, okay. We can get a hex, or a vortex. I would rather use a hex because I'm no good with vortexes. You have to like plan where they're going to go and stuff, and it just doesn't work out well for me.
Stab. Kill.
Can we ambush this guy? Perfect.
Murder. Stab.
And let's just get our captains back.
More sneaky. More deadly.
Now can I ambush this one too? Perfect. This is just ridiculous.
Unseen. Eshin speed.
Can we just go into the city and destroy it? Actually, before that, how about we assault the units too? Just add insult to injury and get rid of this faction? Apparently not. Fair play, fair play. I mean, I leveled up twice, doing absolutely nothing, so I think we're fine. Right, we're getting our cash back, which is kind of cool. This is leveling up fairly nicely. I'm just going to improve this a little bit just in case, because we do have to deal with this. The income has been nerfed, it seems, and yeah, that makes sense, because it was kind of overpowered. Like, I'm already at 24,000 now, but I'm going to take over this city. I'm not actually going to level it up, because I'm going to use it on the two smaller cities, the Darkhold and the Ash Ridge Mountains, which is going to make us start fighting the Dawi. That's kind of alright. We don't have to worry too much about Malice, it seems. I think he's probably a little bit busy elsewhere, so we're just going to work our way up that way and see what we can do. That being said, we're going to go for the last battle here, which is going to be a siege. And apparently not. Okay. Next turn. That's perfectly fine. Let's just level up over here, get some wind reserves, and you, my dude.
Has Eshin's trust.
Let's do that. Next turn, we'll actually focus on taking the city down. I mean, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. They do have a fairly strong garrison, though, but I'm going to try and see if I can sneak them and make them get out and just attack me straight off the bat. These guys, this guy has leveled up, I mean, sorry about that. And we're just going to make him a bit more killier. And what can we do here? Restores all your forces to full health. What?
Chief Assassin, yes.
I mean, I don't really need to use that right now, but it's good to know. It looks like he wants to bring the fight to me, which, to be honest, I rather prefer, because I can snipe them out easier. So, yeah, let's just do that. I can't benefit from the bonus too much, so I'm not going to actually bring out so much more. I'm going to keep the warp grinders away, though.
Yes.
Alright, so same as before, we just have to bring our forces up and cheese the game. Let's bring you here. They're probably going to be over there, I'm not going to lie, so I'm just going to bring him here and just prepare myself. You guys over here, please, and you, mate, can stay all the way back there and hidden away. We really shouldn't gamble. And yeah, just as expected. So let's just bring the forces up like this. Where is his hero? That's what I want to know. So the cheese factor is kind of lost because we don't have the warpstone bomb anymore, but we do have some stuff still, so it's not like we're going to be at a problem. Let's just cast this off. Cast that there, bring my dudes back. They are not in skirmish mode, so they should be now.
Where Warp sends.
And we need to run. We need to run.
Follow darkness.
This will be a lot tougher than the other matches, that's for sure.
Now.
But I think with all the power reserve we have, and how quickly he actually casts a spell, as long as we can keep them moving, we should be fine.
I don't move. I don't go.
I swear, hearing all those orcs scream, it's making me panic because I'm obviously having to think ahead. So we're gonna try and slow these guys down.
Into shadowless.
This is their commander, I believe, so if I can just take him out. Unless it's that. Like, all goblins kind of look the same, but that's one dead at least.
Follow darkness. Dark magic. Go, go.
Not a lot of damage, but still something. Oh, he's got two heroes. Interesting. There's his commander, and he's got another caster.
Ban for clan. I am ready.
I'm going to try and snipe another one. The problem is that his big uns are on the way here. Keep those guys busy and fire.
Into shadowless.
Ooh, he's trying to do the same to me.
Follow darkness.
And he's a caster too, so either way, both of them are going to be a problem.
Good spell. Good. Down.
Let's just try it and do as much damage as possible. I am going to take a lot of losses here, but at least the city should be able to be taken next turn. Well, that was something.
It's a fight. Kill. Good spell. Good. Counter command. Strict ready.
Deathmaster, I can't have you die just yet. You are way too important to me at the moment.
Eshin sorcerer. For the
I'm going
vermin
to go this way, and I wish I had some direct damage, but it's not too great. They are starting to properly break, though.
Yes. We move.
All in all, I think it's pretty good. I think I'm surviving this quite well. Which goes to lot to say that I might have actually been worse before, or have actually finally learned how to play the game. But I haven't been playing too much recently, to be honest, because I have been very busy, as you guys know, with battle reports and a lot of different stuff. And wow, the Deathmaster almost died. I'm going to have to use that right now because that's ridiculous. Okay, so not too bad. We can replenish a little bit, because I don't know that it actually affects armies that are currently engaged in some way, shape or form, so I rather just do that just in case. But is that a new army? That actually might be a new army. I'm unlocking a lot of Regiments of Renown, though. I'm level 18 with Snitch already. This is just incredible. So let's just try it out, because yeah, he's very low.
Snitch fears no greenskins.
Absolute cheese. I love it.
Slice. Dare. Murder stab comes.
Actually, I'm gonna try and break siege first. I was gonna go straight in, but I want to try something very quick. I want to see if I can actually
Sneaky infiltrator.
assault the units.
Kill their scouts.
There we go. And I'm going to reduce my upkeep once again, because I need to get cash quick and form up a new army if I want to start expanding.
Bad rats are not content.
Do I want anything from here? Yeah, less chance of a miscast. I haven't miscasted yet, but it's just better to have and not need. And then this. Yes, this is going to make everything so much easier. Let's just do some damage.
Kill. Slice.
This is going to be super, super fun. Alright, so what I don't know what to do is how to actually do some damage in terms of invading a city as Clan Eshin. This is a bit strange to me, but what I'm going to try and do is just bait them to have most of their forces here and attack the gate in the other side and see how that goes for me. I mean, it's doable, and it looks like it is actually very doable, so let's just do that and see if I can just sneakily take over. I mean, these guys are not built for melee combat, and it just isn't too great that I'm going to be doing a lot of damage like this. So a lot of weird stuff is going to happen, but it should be easy enough just to sneak in. I want to say at least. I mean, damage is being done, but mostly to me.
Guide us, horned one. Gutter runners.
Right, we're gonna just try and sneak this way.
Scarpa, go!
Because they are breaking my forces, so... And how long will this take to break? It's actually breaking relatively fast. I think the warp grinders are actually quite good for this. We're gonna lose a unit though. But I can actually recruit a regiment of renown, so it works, I guess.
Now, move!
And they are not caring about this, which is weird. The AI is just kind of focused on that unit. Well, their loss is my gain, I guess. By that point, it'll be way too late.
And snitch goes.
Right, I've got to bring my caster up and try and snipe his lord out straight off the bat. It's not too great in line of sight terms, but we are actually bringing them to a point that they're just gonna have to try and charge me.
Retreat, retreat! Screen Ricato crack!
By that point, it'll be way too late though.
Horned rats will!
Right, bring in the Death Master. No, 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 no. You run. Ratty boy, you run.
Back underground!
This is super cheese, I love it.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
And the Triads.
Death Master Snitch! Gutter!
And easy pickings, I guess? Looks to be fairly easy pickings. Well, do we just wait, I guess?
Now, ready. Goodbye, attack.
Like, by the time they actually get to us, it'll be way too late. Yeah, they're pretty much just breaking. Easy enough. And the city is ours. I'm actually just going to level it a few times because level 3 is not too bad.
More secrets, more shadows.
It actually puts us in a very good position at the moment because at least our sides are defended. So we can just do this. Get rid of this one too. And I can actually recruit a regiment of renown. Oh, everyone survived. Never mind. I would like to get these guys soon. I guess we can wait. Let's just upgrade our lords. We can get, once again, upkeep reduction, which is super cool. I'm going to make Snitch, like, super powerful. And I really want to go to that. Look at that. That's just going to be super cool. I bet there's a warpstone mine here. There has to be. Can we actually, like, capture the city? Oh, we don't have this just yet. That's a shame. Because I'm seeing it, I'm like, I really want it. I really want it. Destroys a black ark. Ooh. There's a lot of really cool stuff, but I can't keep distracted at the moment. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to send our friend over here on a contract so he can get some food.
Shadows hide. Yes.
Because we are lacking at the moment. And I want to see. There's a bit that we can do in terms of research. We've got that, which is public order. That's absolutely super cool. We're going to wait a while until we can get that, unfortunately, but what we're going to do is get the movement capacity range. That's going to be very cool for us. And then eventually start working towards getting oppressive plans. In terms of level up, I think we have a little bit to do. Yeah, let's just make you a bit more killy. Unless you can grant me XP. No. Okay, let's make you a bit more killy. Missile resistance will do you good. And you...
Yes, for now.
I kind of want that black whirlwind just to see what it does. Alright, chaos is already stirring, which makes perfectly sense.
Grows, my lord.
I mean, we've already just got this. That's super cool. We're going to call it a day, guys. I am very much interested in playing this some more. There's so much here that can be done. I mean, Clan Rictus Nest is here. Does that mean Clan Rictus is not here too? I mean, it'd be really cool if we could confederate with Rictus straight off the bat and get Tretch, but I think more than likely he's going to be up where he is supposed to be in the Mortal Empires. That being said, however, I do want to continue this. So, if you guys want to see more of this campaign, let me know in the comments below. I'm also going to do a little bit of Rapans and Malice too. But I just really wanted to do this because it was just super cool. But I might do Rapans in the Mortal Empire, in the Vortex campaign. But with that, my friends, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like, or even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. Massive thank you to Creative Assembly for letting me have a early access key and test this out. This is just super cool, and it's honestly really fun to be able to play as one of my favorite Skaven clans. With that, my friends, thank you so much again, and I shall see you all again very soon. Have a good day.